Treasure. It's been a while since I've seen you here at the library. Is everything okay? Oh, of course. It's perfectly fine for you to browse. It's just that I've been bringing books home for you, so I wasn't expecting you to bother making the trip. Actually, just a moment. Geyer, can you cover for the front desk for a moment? I'm going to reshelve these books in the esoteric section. There we go. Hardly anybody goes there, so we'll be able to talk privately. Oh, it's fine. I used to abandon my post all the time to flirt with you when you came. Doing it one more time after a few months isn't going to get me fired. Besides, they don't really keep me here for manning the desk or shelving books. That's just busy work to justify paying me for being here. They keep me around for how good I am at organizing everything. None of the others are even half as good as I am, so I have good job security. Actually, while we're here in the exotic section, do you want me to grab you some books? You're one of the only people who reads these. Most of the books here that I need to reshelve are ones that I brought home for you. Well, let's see. Study of northern dire wolves. Seems like it would be up your alley. It turns out that the dire wolves don't actually exist, but it's interesting to read for the sake of seeing how far the author went to fake a discovery. And The Lost Monster. That's a strange one. It's about a researcher that finds a monster that's actually a member of a long-lost civilization. Honestly, that one probably doesn't really belong here. But we've never been able to figure out if it's actually intended to be fiction or non-fiction. Sort of a bit of a loss. Oh, but wait. I just remembered. I've actually been compiling a special list of books for you. Well, it's a list of books that I find romantic. I thought they might, give you some ideas. They've certainly inspired me. Do you remember the special dinner we had last week? I got the idea from... Wait, let me grab my list. Yes. It's from The Long Lost Lover. It's such a sweet story. It's about two people that don't realize their feelings for each other until they're separated. The dinner idea comes from this absolutely darling scene where, well, I don't want to spoil it, but trust me, it's just wonderful. Another good one is The Cherubs Sing. That one isn't a story. It's more of an investigation into what love really is. So insightful. In fact, I wrote down a quote from it. Why do we love people that we know walk a difficult path? People that are different, or damaged, or struggling. It sees only a kindred spirit who desires to love and be loved, just like us. Isn't that beautiful? It reminds me of us, despite our differences, and not just the differences in species. We've been able to look past it all and be happy together. Oh, that actually leads me to this one. Love Goes On. A lot of books just talk about falling in love, but this is more about what to do in the late stages of a relationship. It has a lot of good insights. I actually haven't finished it. It recommended that after the first chapter you read it together with your loved one, so I thought that we could do that together soon. Sweetie, are you okay? I can't help but notice that you look a little uncomfortable. I hope that I'm not boring you with all of this. I just thought as long as you're reading, you might as well. Oh? Oh no, honey, no. This wasn't about correcting you or anything. You're a wonderful partner. You're great to me. I just thought that things could be even better if we both read on this subject. Research is something we're both good at. You're not having self-doubt problems again, are you? Oh, my sweet, wonderful treasure. I'm sorry to hear that. You know how highly I think of you. Shh, it's all right. I'm not blaming you. It's not your fault. These things happen sometimes, even after they've been addressed before. That's completely natural. Come here. Let me give you a hug and a kiss. Poor thing. I wish I could take all those mean, nasty thoughts that you have about yourself and just burn them all up. You deserve so much better, my love. Unfortunately, I think this will take a lot longer than that. But that's okay. I'm very patient when it comes to keeping my treasure in pristine condition. Was there anything that triggered these thoughts? Are you going through a lot of stress, or did somebody say something to you? No, it's okay. I get it. Sometimes thoughts just start to sneak up on you. You know, it wasn't long ago after our first date that I suddenly started thinking that you hated me. It's true, I did. The date had been wonderful, and you said so many nice things to me. I was riding a high for days afterwards. And then, suddenly, I started to doubt it all. Well, I was nervous about dumping even more of my baggage on you after we just started dating, so I never mentioned it. Thankfully, I have a lot of good ways to work through these thoughts, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But I do understand how you must feel. I don't know how much I can do to help make those feelings go away, but I can remind you of how much I love you. You are just so charming and sweet. It's not something you do on purpose, but you do it so well anyway. The adorable way you stutter when you compliment me, how you try to probe me for ideas of what I'd like for a gift, and that you're not so subtle way. Nobody else in the world has quite the combination of romanticism and shyness that you have. But sweetie, those are good things. Do you know what it tells me when you do stuff like that? It tells me that I'm important to you. People don't get nervous about things that they don't care about. And it shows me how real your feelings are. You put everything you have into this relationship, and you're so willing to leave your comfort zone for me. Sometimes, I feel like I'm the one that needs to catch up. That's why I love to do special things for you. I want to make you feel as loved as you make me feel. And that's a tall order, because you make me feel like the most valuable thing in the world. Well, we can't know the future for sure, but as a matter of fact, I do think I'll always feel that way. In fact, well, I don't think it's too soon to say this. I see this relationship moving towards marriage one day. Of course. You've been simply wonderful to me, and you don't show any sign of stopping. You never struck me as the type of person to put out an act anyway. But these last few months have just shown me how thoughtful you always are to me. Anyone can be nice and charming for a little while, but you've been just perfect the whole time. Marriage is something truly special, and it's worth it to take time and make sure we're ready for it. But when we are, there's no one that I'd rather spend my life with than you. I have a few ideas for when we are back home to squash those for good. And then, we still have our vacation coming up, of course. I'm going to show you just how much I love you over the next few weeks, just to make sure you understand your place as my beloved treasure. Now, I probably slacked off long enough. You can stay in the library, of course, but I need to get a little work done. I have to at least pretend to be productive. Oh, don't forget these books. And those other books are here. Just take the list, assuming you still want to read them, of course. All right, I'll check on you again later if you're still here. If you can, find me and give me a kiss goodbye before you leave. And maybe another one right now. I love you. You're the best treasure that I could ever have. Hello everybody, this is Mushan ASMR, and I hope you enjoyed part 6 of A Dragon's Treasure, done by the Waterway the Wordsmith. So this series, like I said, I believe this was like one of the very first series that I listened to when I first started listening to ASMRs, and it was really good. I really enjoyed listening to the story with this dragon human hybrid and the listener building this romance and stuff like that. And when I found the script and I was like, I want to do it too. You know, it's when you get to listen to something, and it's me being for real. It's like when you get to listen to something and you enjoy it, and then you get the opportunity to actually do the script too. You know, it just, I don't know, it's a different feeling altogether. But yeah, thanks to Waterway the Wordsmith for doing such an amazing script. I will be leaving the link down below so you can check out his scripts. Some collaborations coming. I love doing collaborations. If you don't know, I like doing things by myself, but it's always good to do them with friends. So I have a few collaborations with friends coming up, and I hope you will enjoy. It's going to be, hopefully, pretty epic. And yeah, so if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, comment below, and subscribe. Helps me out, and it lets me know that you enjoy these stories. Let me know in the comments, like I said, what kind of genres would you like me to do? Like I said, I do, if it's your first video you're watching, be sure to check out the very first one about this series. But if you're into romance, comfort, horror, I try to, I know I was originally comfort type of audio storyteller, but I'm kind of branching out and trying to do everything because they're all fun. They're all good. So I hope you enjoyed them. Let me know in the comments below what kind of series or genre would you like to hear. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, night, whichever it is in your time zone. And stay wholesome, my friends. Bye-bye.